word rally mean to you? To most of you, it probably means something a little bit like this. To my gran, rally was a type of cigarette she used to smoke. Want to hear the dictionary definition? It's an automobile competition using public roads and ordinary traffic rules with the objective of maintaining a specified average speed between checkpoints. It's over a route unknown to the participants until the start of the event. Yes, rallying is one of the largest spectator sports in the UK, culminating in the last leg of the World Rally Championship. The Rally of Great Britain, which sees every year several million spectators from all corners of the globe flocking to Wales to see the action. But where does it all start? Your first step is to join a recognised MSA-approved club in your area. Details of a club like this in your area that does this type of motorsport or any other can be found on the website www.ukmotorsport.com. So just select a club that does rallying, and if you want to get involved yourself, it's a good idea to select a club that does road rallying. If you intend to take part, this is a good idea. Jimmy, Colin and Alistair McRae all started here. So what is a road rally? Well, basically you can take part in virtually any car, as speed is not a key factor. Costs are kept to a minimum, and most clubs organise navigational events such as 12 cars and scatters. These just give crews a basic knowledge of navigation and the attitude that is required in this high adrenaline sport that is rallying. Road rallies take place almost every Saturday evening somewhere in the UK. The Resolution Rally is one of these events, and it's part of the ASWMC Championship. It's the brainchild of Dr. John Upham, the man also behind the UK Motorsport Index. It's more than just a love for Dr. Upham, it's a passion.
Hi, my name is John Upham. I'm clerk of the course for the Resolution Road Rally. This is being run by Hart Motor Club, and I've been organising this road rally for 10 years. Tonight we have a route starting from Camberley in Surrey, finishing in Reading, and doing 140 miles of lanes in between the two.
Competitors should cover the complete route in about 6.5 to maybe 7 hours, so they'll be driving hard into the early hours of the morning. The types of roads used may vary from dual carriageways to leafy lanes, and from motorways to unmade roads known as whites.
Grassroots motorsport is where most people start, including Richard Burns and Nigel Mansell, who started with karting. Richard Burns started with road rallies, and all sorts of other big names have started their motorsport with basic, cheap-to-enter events run by local clubs. And Hart Motor Club runs the kind of events that ordinary people can do on a low budget. A road rally car has two people inside, the driver and the navigator. The navigator basically tells the driver where to go and helps to provide them with more details about what to expect when they're driving along.
For a car to be eligible to compete, the engine must not exceed the permitted noise level. Therefore, every car, even including the officials' cars, have to be tested. .84 decibels at 4,500 RPM is within the permitted limit.
Simon, can you just explain what you're doing?
Basically what we're doing here this evening is checking the cars for how loud they are. Obviously for the night event we don't want residents being woken during the early hours with noisy cars driving past. So there's a rev limit or a noise limit of 98 decibels.
This event sees the return of a veteran of the sport.
How are you? Long time no see.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the event?
Yeah, first one since '79.
Reckon you're going to win it?
Doubt it. Well, just out to enjoy myself.
So who are you doing it with?
Bill Mexham.
Ah, you've got good chances. He's a good navigator.
Yes.
Yeah, looking forward
Better
to
than
it.
Jan. Yeah.
Looking forward to speak to us at the end of the event?
If we get there, yes.
You will. What modifications have you done to your Mini?
Rebore, lighten this, lighten that, and tune this.
So you're out for a good evening of fun?
Yes.
Thanks for speaking to us.
That's all right.
Bye.
Thank you.
It seems that by removing a silencer, Wally's weight-reducing efforts have been a tad too enthusiastic. and rumours are rife that he has actually failed the noise test. This could spell the end of the event for this experienced road rally team.
At the moment there is one car that is borderline for noise. Until he can satisfy the requirements of noise, he won't be allowed to.
James, you are a steward for the event. What does that mean exactly?
It means that I have to check the paperwork, make sure that all the instructions that are given out to all the competitors is correct. It means I also have to check the route, and it also means I have to keep an eye on people during the night. So I double up as a driving standards officer.
I just heard you talking just now about, as you know, one of the competitors has got problems with noise, and how to quieten the car down, bring it back within the regulations.
Well, as you know, the cars have to be below 98 decibels for running on this type of events. This particular car has not made it through, and a suggestion we've made is to fix some kind of aluminium can, or maybe a slightly tougher can than that, puncture holes through the end of it, and put in the end of the exhaust, Brillo pads. That will suffice, probably be enough to get the car below the noise regulations. However, the car can be stopped. There will be another noise check later on in the evening. If this item has come off, they will be again excluded at that point. So they're going to make sure they've got plenty of cans to make sure that if they blow off, they can be put back on.
As we were saying earlier, one of the cars had problems with sound. We discussed how the problem could be solved. And if you follow me, and we look down here, you can see that what we described has been done. Basically, it is a Coke can with inside some Brillo pads held on with a clamp. Bill.
Yes, Dave.
You've been through noise?
Yes, Dave.
Second time round tonight?
Second time round, very lucky, Dave.
What was the result?
Well, it was 98 dB and we found... No, it was 100.
It was 100,
when
yes.
it should have been 98.
Yes.
Now we're down to 94.
So that's how much that modification has reduced the noise by.
That modification is excellent. It's done a marvellous job for us.
Once the car has passed the noise test, they have to be scrutineered. Charters, the local Peugeot dealer in the area, generously allowed the event organisers to use their fully equipped workshops for this purpose.
You need yellow. That's your earth lead, isn't it? Yeah. You need yellow tape on there. Quinn, you are here checking the cars. What exactly are you doing? We see you checking the lights. What else are you looking at?
Well, we're checking for lights, security of the heavy items like batteries, spare wheel, any spare parts that they've got in there, that the seats are secure, and generally that the car's roadworthy.
It is not only the competitors who must comply with the rules for insurance purposes, the marshals must sign on too, and that also includes the video crews.
Basically, the event needs marshals to to check that the competitors are going the right route and also give them the information to continue the event. And basically, we're signing on to the marshals so that we know who they are, where they are, and give them the instructions to go where they need to go during the event.
And how many marshals are there on board?
Well, we've got 54 controls to man, of which I need really 2 on each control to make it work. So basically, we need 108 marshals out there.
And now that all the paperwork and red tape has been dealt with, the competitors discuss their planned approach for the night and prepare for the start at 11 p.m.
My name is William Martin, I'm 16, and I hope to win novice class tonight in our Mini.
My name's John Richardson. I'm driving tonight with John Stringer here. I've been road rallying for about 13 years on and off. I'm doing this event with John Richardson in a pink Alfa Romeo, which is unusual to say the least. It's the first event that we've done together, so in fact first time we've met tonight, so we'll see how it goes.
Competitors must be and are normally raring to go, but many last-minute touches need to be made. The officials' area is like a beehive in the height of summer.
Yeah, one resident has expressed concern, but he's not made any further complaints. He's simply raised a concern at what we do.
These are the master maps. These maps here are being marked up for the timekeepers so that they know exactly where the controls are, where the route's going.
Same thing has to be done for all the stewards, DSOs. There's about 8 sets of maps we need to mark up.
8 sets?
About 8 sets altogether, yeah.
What I'm doing here is Les is one of our driving standards officials, and his job is to monitor the standards of driving all through the route. So what I've done is I've selected a few locations where we especially want drivers to be careful when they go through villages and any hamlets. So Les will be wearing a bright fluorescent jacket, and that will give the crews warning that they need to observe the speed limit.
For other people. What we have on screen here is an electronic version of the time cards that the crews all have in their packs. It sets out the timing for each stage within the event. One of the crews has queried one of the times on there, so I'm just going through now checking to see if there is an error.
John, you organise this event, very stressful I can see.
Certainly is.
How's it going tonight?
I think it's going pretty well. We've got most people sorted out now. We're just organising our officials, getting the marshals in position, getting everyone prepared to run the rally.
And looking forward to tomorrow morning.
I've been looking forward to tomorrow for about a month.
The crews need to know about any last-minute information and changes to the rules specific for this event. Dr. Upham is on hand to inform them.
Okay. We've got some amendments for you. The first one is, I think there's a map reference issue on the rejoin. There's an amendment on the official notice board. You all need to sign it. This is an example time control board. And this is an example route check. Now those that did the St Wilfrid's will note that the letters are the correct way up. And that's not the correct way up. Anyway, there are only 2 letters. We'd like to try and record both. And they're there to prove passage. They're not there to slow you down. If they do slow you down, then I would go and see an optician, possibly. There are 3 driving standards observers. We've got Tony Reynolds, who's the Hampshire RLO, Jules Golby, who's the Surrey RLO, and Les, who's the club DSO. Now we're trying an experimental system with the use of a flag. Mr. Reynolds is demonstrating the flag.
So the idea of the flag is so that at the time of the misdemeanour you will be notified, because when that flag is held out you are expected to stop. If you don't stop, then your registration number will be taken and the organisers will be informed.
One of the biggest advocates of the sport is local MP Gerald Howarth, who it seems will be flagging the start of the rally.
I'm hugely impressed every time I come to these rallies, these trials and various activities that are all there's a tremendous level of planning and organisation that goes into them, and the extent to which there is a widespread briefing of people along the route to let them know it's happening, and it does reflect very well on those who participate in motor rallying, the fact that they are courteous, they do think about other people, and they're extremely well organised. Everything down to the last T is crossed and the last I is dotted. Very impressive.
5 seconds. 5 seconds to go.
3, 2, 1, away you go.
Our first action point is at the Long Way Round junction. Now, rather than using the shortest route, which is what you probably expect, competitors have to go the long way around and log letters on the code board, which is on the far side of the junction, as demonstrated by course opener Simon Bush and Dr. Upham. Colin blows in car number 1. are having a good rally and have evidently no hesitation as to which route to follow. Tonight may be the first time they met, but the Richardson and Stringer duo are also going very well. Although Richardson may be a bit over-enthusiastic for the camera. The Dixon and Barnard crew were also going very well. Unfortunately, then they broke a wishbone on a rough part of the route and completely blocked the road. Smith and Coles in the Peugeot 309 will also be unlucky. They're forced to retire due to their engine overheating. Bob and Paul in their Vauxhall Nova are lucky to get away with this one. Let's look at that from another angle. Maybe they just wanted to impress the spectators. Missing the slot is one thing, but rejoining in front of the next car...
Oh, that would be a good shot!
Any excuse to show off to the cameras, maybe. He certainly did impress the spectators.
Broken!
Wally and Bill will surely be spectacular. Or maybe not. More troubles for the event's veterans.
Hello, Jack. How are you?
How's it going?
Taking it easy. Whole place is fit to break there. What's Maxon?
It starts, and how about a little tweak?
Who's got me torch? Yeah, yeah. Just sit.
That ought to do the trick. Being the Heart MC chairman doesn't mean you can sit back and do nothing. Delegation means very little in this sport, as Peter joins Derek Coates at a control to see the drivers through.
19, Derek.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Hard.
Is it hard?
First go.
Is it?
Yeah.
You enjoy yourself?
Yeah, and laughing around, haven't we? Yeah. Right, cheers.
It's like being
Good
on
luck.
the RAC, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's like being on the RAC, isn't it?
At this control, the crew is obviously eager to go, but rules are rules, and the marshal cannot release them until the correct time is reached.
No, we're running about 22 seconds late. We've got 30.
We still have 30 seconds to go.
Dixon and Bernard's 205 is still blocking the road, and new written instructions must also be signed as proof that they have been notified about this.
You're a good man. Yeah, turn up when you want. You can make up time if you want as well.
MTC 21
At the second noise test now, but the leading crew don't seem confident.
Roger.
Catch you later on.
How's it going so far?
Very well, thank you. Very well.
Enjoying yourself?
Oh yes, absolutely. We're reasonably clean, except for the regularity, but then regularity's ever dusted me.
You think you're possibly in the lead?
No.
Right, actually, yeah. But a few moments, haven't we? Yeah. just a few. Yeah, we had Carl Stold and
John Stringer still seems a bit worried about the pink Alfa Romeo.
So we're doing all right. We're doing all right.
Pit stop and a well-deserved 30 minutes rest. Time to refuel, so this should give us time to catch up with Wally and Bill. But first, let's hear from one of our lady competitors.
Because a car broke down on a white road and we couldn't get by. We had to reverse back and pass all the oncoming traffic and make a large detour around. But until that, we were doing fine. We were staying on time.
Well, just before I got to the video point, the coil snapped off its bracket and earthed itself to the bodywork and just killed the engine.
The obstacle of a burst water main at this farm has made things a little more tricky than expected, and all cars have to proceed with caution. But it doesn't deter the avid spectators. Simon May has now finished his environmental scrutineering duties and has changed his cap to marshalling.
Yeah, no problem.
Code?
Tiredness is setting in and of course concentration is affected.
W8.
Oh damn, I've just put you on the wrong line there. Right there.
Yeah. Sorry.
I've done that wrong, so...
Yeah, just stick this there.
Just initial on that,
Yeah.
alright?
Thank you very much. Can't go yet, Chris.
59 now, you've got about 5 seconds.
Now getting lost is one thing, but make sure the road is wide enough for a U-turn. And next time, do take your handbrake off.
No, just got on the glass. Go up here.
Thank you, Mr. Video Crew. Tension is obviously receding for Dr. Upham at this control.
Yeah, so far so good. We've not had any problems. We had a problem with the car at one point where the battery lead came out, so we lost all the lights and the car was misfiring before that, but Simon sorted that out, so we're going okay and keeping on schedule and not having any problems. All the code boards are out, all the controls are manned. Fine, basically.
So it was worth all the preparation, was it?
Yeah, I'll tell you that in the morning, but so far it looks good, so I'm pleased.
All right, have fun.
All right,
good luck.
See you later. Thank you, bye.
A muddy and untarmacked road. There is the right way the wrong way and the very wrong way to go through. Derek Coates is at a late control, his last one for the night, in a rough old lane.
What time is it now? 4 seconds 3, number 516. 516. There we go. Roger, thank you. Cheers, bye.
Pink Alpha isn't sounding too healthy. But Stringer's fears were wrong. They finished 5th overall.
How's it going?
Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. 516. Yeah. Give way turn right at the end.
Can we go? Can we go?
Yeah, open up.
Alright, cheers, right.
Well, at 516.
What a legend. 16-year-old William Martin finished a fantastic 9th overall.
Good afternoon, sir. 35, thank you. Yeah. Well, open the bloody door. What time do you want? 35.
How's it going?
Alright. Great stuff.
Broken down again?
This is too near the ground. What? Come on, get on it. Come on, thank you. Here we go.
Have you cut? Are you losing?
Bye. We're going. Bye.
Can I have a kiss?
What we finish. Unfortunately, the finish results are inside the building of the services. We are unable to bring the cameras inside the services. We'll probably try and smuggle one later, but we can't film there. So for us, it's end of the day.
That's unfortunate. I hope it didn't spoil your viewing too much, and I hope the show has enlightened you on how rallying starts. I'm Alex Perrellet.
And I'm David Perrellet.
And I look forward to seeing you next time, the Resolution Rally.
Bye.
Safe motoring.
Tits, grab them tits. Sim.